At the end of your day, turn to the nightly newsletter. One email every night. All the top stories handpicked by our team. Sign up at nightlynews.com.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 5:30. Lintz Brothers Pizza on Highway 36 in Hermosa being overtaken by flames this morning. The Hermosa Fire Department receiving that call at about 10:30 this morning. They had to call in mutual aid from Rapid Valley, Whispering Pines, North Haines, Box Elder, Keystone, Hayward, and Rapid City Fire Departments to battle that blaze. With the extra help, crews were able to subdue the flames within the hour.
When the first units got on scene, they said it was there was flames coming from the roof, and they could see the smoke from Rapid City, the first fire department's out. As you can see, we have to shuttle water from out here because there's no fire hydrants close by. So they're going back to Hermosa, up to by the school where the closest hydrant is, and they'll fill their water tenders, bring the water back.
Firefighters were able to isolate that fire mainly to the back portion of the building. It did burn away the back end of the building, away from the restaurant area. Owner Brian Lintz thanking everyone for their prayers and support on his Facebook page today, saying that Lintz Brothers will rebuild and be back and better than ever. The state of South Dakota is being hailed as a trailblazer for the nation. A sobriety program aimed at curbing drunken driving that was pioneered in our state has made it now onto the federal stage as a provision tucked into the $305 billion transportation law President Barack Obama has now signed. The practice offers those accused or convicted of an alcohol-related crime an alternative to jail time. The 24/7 provision in the highway law creates an incentive grant totaling about $18 million over 4 years for all 50 states. An independent study released in 2013 found that South Dakota's program cuts the rate of repeat driving under the influence arrests at the county level by 12% and domestic violence offenses by 9% in its first 5 years.
We were able to include a number of provisions in there that we think are good for our transportation system in this country, and obviously able to address a lot of South Dakota priorities at the same time. We were also able to keep the 24/7 sobriety program, which is a program that South Dakota has pioneered and which has been very effective in dealing with drunk driving. And so a whole range of issues. I can continue, but that's just an example, gives you a little bit of a flavor for what's in this bill and how it will impact South Dakota and our country.
West Virginia Attorney General Patrick Morrisey saying that South Dakota's very positive results warrant examination for the state. South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley saying today he does not plan to seek felony indictments over daily fantasy sports wagering without a clear directive from the legislature. Jackley saying that his decision is in part based on uncertainty over whether the contests constitute illegal gambling under state law. An industry representative told regulators last month that the contests are legal in South Dakota. Daily fantasy betting has gained popularity after both Boston-based DraftKings and New York-based FanDuel unleashed a flurry of on-air, online, and billboard ads promoting those games to casual sports fans. A DraftKings employee winning $350,000 in a contest on rival FanDuel earlier this year raised insider trading questions. It is a date which will live in infamy, and it will not be forgotten. President Obama has called for flags to be flown at half-staff today, December 7th, in observance of National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. The president issued a proclamation in recognition of the 74th anniversary of the Japanese attacks that killed American patriots at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Hundreds of Japanese planes attacked Pearl Harbor, killing 2,403 and wounding 1,000 people on this day back in 1941. In Hawaii, the USS Arizona Memorial commemorating the attack and the battleship Missouri symbolizing the end of World War II. While the attack happened decades ago, 1,000 miles away, local veterans continue to honor and remember those who so valiantly served.
Pearl Harbor Day is one of those days in American history that, as they said, will live in infamy. That the sacrifices from that particular generation far outgo anything that we've gone today, and we should remember that.
Veterans from all different military branches and ages appreciate and remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice during that horrific attack.
Well, I think Pearl Harbor was the day that everyone looks back to as the start of a very important time of life for the American people. and it was certainly so for a lot of individual soldiers.
Pearl Harbor will forever be remembered in American history as one of the most important and influential disasters on American soil. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And on this Monday, today indeed the 7th day of December, already a week transpiring in the month of December. The Dow Jones Industrial is losing 117 points, 17,731. NASDAQ Composite down 40 to 5,102. The S&P down 15 to 2077. Gold declining $5 and a dime to $1,070.10 on this day of trade. Well, tonight, the Trinity Eco Prayer Park on St. Joseph Street in downtown will receive the Rapid City Sustainability Award. It was built in 2014 with efforts to enhance Rapid City's environmental, societal, and economic sustainability. The park's path lights are solar powered, and solar panels on the park shelter generate electricity that they sell back to Black Hills Power. All plants in the park are native species, making them easy to maintain, and the park drainage system collects stormwater, which filters the water before it goes back into Rapid Creek.
It's also a statement about caring for the planet, and we're supposed to take care of it. We're supposed to be stewards of it, and this park is a way for us to kind of demonstrate that. I often talk about we want to find ways to work with nature instead of against it. And we do that through using the sustainable landscaping principles that were incorporated into the design of this park.
And Steichen hopes that the park will be used as a venue for small concerts, art shows, or other events in the future. Chief Meteorologist Bob Briggio joining us as we discuss our weather situation today, and obviously the melting of the snow, putting some of those drainage capabilities of that park and facility on display today. More of that snow melting.
Well, yeah, I was surprised to see snow in that park after the mild temperatures we've been enjoying for the last 4 or 5 days, for heaven's sakes. But it's still out there, isn't it?
Still some piles sticking around in places. I've got some out at my place, too.
We're going to continue to work on those piles that are still sticking around because we have some mild temperatures in store for us. Certainly today, here's some of the high temperatures you can see in the 50s all across the Black Hills area. A few 40s, all right, up in the higher elevations. Custer 43, hot Pine Ridge at 47. But we'll see those temperatures return in the 50s again tomorrow, and then Wednesday, let's warm it up even more. Let's go into the 60s on Wednesday. That
sounds pretty good. Yeah. We'll look forward to the details in that warming forecast coming up in Bob's full forecast in just a bit. We're back with more news after the break, right here on NewsCenter1 at 5:30.
This is NewsCenter1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Briggio.
A car gives you freedom, room to grow, and in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
'Twas thinking of Christmas with my money half gone when I thought of good deals from First National Pawn. I'll spin the wheel and save up to 50%. Huge sale, less money will be spent. They have iPods and iPads and laptops galore, PlayStation and Xbox and Wii in the store. There were games for them all and car audio too. There was Bluetooth speakers and headphones for you. Sales on DVDs, Blu-rays, and box sets do tell. Native American art and cool leather as well. Guitars, drums, violins, tools too. First National Pawn's huge sale is for you.
If your favorite part of fajitas is the tender USDA Choice Angus steak, then Arby's new steak fajita flatbreads are for you. If your favorite part is the charred, fire-roasted peppers, then Arby's new steak fajita flatbreads are for you too. But if your favorite part is the sizzling hot skillet, sorry, it's too hot. Remember the coffee lady? Arby's, we have the meats.
Bostitch has been on the job for over 115 years. They provide world-class accuracy and smart tip technology to protect delicate work surfaces. Get a tool that's built to last and choose Bostitch. This 6-gallon air compressor is only $99. This 2-tool combo kit includes a brad nailer, finish nailer, and compressor, $199. Plus, buy the 2-tool combo kit and get a T50 pneumatic stapler for free. Don't forget Christmas, grab a Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
instant glasses? Someday. Until then, there's iMart Express, where we can make your glasses in as little as 30 minutes. 2 pairs start at $38.71, and 2 pairs with progressive lenses just $76.92. Quality glasses when you need them. iMart Express. Use your insurance and get a second pair free.
In the Black Hills, the weather can go from this to this in an instant. And the NewsCenter1 weather team is there for all the seasons. So when the seasons change, NewsCenter1 will be there. Your one weather source for all 4 seasons.
Santa's elves are not the only toy makers that are busy in their workshop this holiday season. For the 8th year in a row, members of the Rapid City Woodworkers Association have been busy making thousands of toys for children in area programs. These programs include Youth and Family Services and Head Start. The goal of the association is to promote woodworking safety, skills, and the knowledge of this valuable craft.
It makes it special for a child to receive a gift. Unfortunately, there are many children who don't receive much at Christmas at all. And so this is one way for them to receive a special gift. And the woodworkers, I think they pour a lot of love into their gifts that they're making, the wooden toys, and then they're able to share them with the kids here. And there's a lot of joy from the kids getting them to the adults who made them, giving them away.
And as you heard right there, the woodworkers put a lot of love and effort into what they do to make the children happy during this holiday season. United Way of the Black Hills serves 55 organizations in the Black Hills, 35 of which are right here in Rapid City. Often we forget that a dollar can still go a long way, and that rings true with United Way. Just a single buck can provide 5 meals to a family in need, and $5 gives hot meals for a homebound senior citizen. United Way serves people in need, from children to the elderly. As we near the end of the year, United Way is nearing the end of their campaign, and they still need your help.
Well, the great news is that we've raised $1,700,000 already to date, but we still have $600,000 to raise by year end. And so if you want to help, please call United Way at 343-5872.
And again, you can donate online or by calling the number on your screen, 343-5872. Well, back to the work week and back to warm temperatures. As meteorologist Bob Ringy has already told us, he has a full look at our forecast coming up that includes a revisit of the 60-degree range. He lays out all the details coming up next right here on NewsCenter1.
There exists an all-powerful force in the universe. It surrounds us, gives us strength, turns fear into hope. And to those who seek to harness such power, this is what you've been looking for. Now get 0% APR for 75 months.
Get 0% APR financing for 75 months, plus $6,000 in total values on the 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
Dear future, please help. The present is kind of a scary place. I have no money, no job, no clothes. I feel completely helpless. But I hear good things about you, future. Like, I'll have hair, and friends, and books, and music. I can't wait to meet you.
$160,000 miles. That's, on average, how often you'll use your car insurance. But what if you could get help with more often? And you could also get reunited with your keys, save a couple of bucks on clothes or at restaurants, even get rescued roadside. You can when you're a member and your insurance is AAA. Insurance that's not just insurance.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year. The
the CR-V with rear-view camera standard. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Day sales event, and you could get a great deal on the best-selling SUV in its class. Now at your Honda dealer.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
All right, let's start off with the weather almanac. 54 was our high temperature, but folks, it's been warmer than that. Look at here, 1984, 69 was the record high temperature. 38 is normal. So even though we still haven't reached the old record, we're still well above normal of 38 degrees. 31, our overnight low temperature, that's well above normal of 14. No moisture today. We don't expect to see any until possibly Friday. We'll bring in a slight chance for a few little snow showers at that time. 7:13, sun up. 4:14, the sun will be going down. I haven't missed that forecast in quite a while. We got clear skies, 39 right now. Winds are out of the east at 5. Winds have been rather calm, rather laid down for the last couple of days. No, well, I'll take that back. I think Sunday we had some strong winds, but certainly not today. High temperatures, well, there we go. We got the 63 in Memphis, 69 in New Orleans, 74 in Tallahassee. 58 Albuquerque, 79 in Phoenix, 51 over there in Seattle. Here's the satellite radar. Rain over the Pacific Northwest. That's going to stay there. That's not going to be moving anywhere. We have some rain over the Mid-Atlantic states. That's going to eventually drift off in the Atlantic. Elsewhere, just clouds. We do have a low pressure area moving in tomorrow. Possibly a sprinkle, but more clouds than anything with this thing, and some strong winds. Okay, yeah, winds were pretty light today, not tomorrow. Gusts of 40 to 45 miles an hour as this low moves on through. Still be mild temperatures though, and then even warmer temperatures on Wednesday as this warm front brings in some reinforcing warm air into the Black Hills. We'll see high temperatures on Wednesday in the lower 60s. Lower 60s on Wednesday. And then things begin to cool off as we get closer to the weekend, and I'll tell you why right now. Here we go. Here's the jet stream. Jet stream is just basically right over the top of us. But as we work our way Tuesday, Wednesday, you can see the jet stream sort of nudging further to the north. A little bit of a bulge in the jet stream. That allows some of this mild air to move into the Black Hills. So that's what we're expecting. Another mild day tomorrow, another mild day on Wednesday. And then look what happens as we get closer to the weekend. We got this pocket of cold air coming in. This trough pushes the jet stream well to our south, and that says, okay, cold air, come on down. Come on out of Alaska. Yeah, come on down to the Black Hills. But we've dealt with it before. We'll deal with it again. No problem. No problem. So we are expecting some cooler temperatures this weekend. Future satellite radar, a little closer look. Here's South Dakota. Oh, here you go. Here's that low. It's going to bring in some winds and some clouds, and it doesn't look like much in the way of any moisture. And then this warm front works its way across on Wednesday, bring with it some sunshine and certainly some warmer temperatures on Wednesday. But after that, the upper level pattern is telling us, hey, things are going to cool down toward the end of the week. High temperatures today, okay, there they are. Generally in the 50s. We'll see temperatures continuing in the 50s tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, temperatures in the 60s, which would be the warmest day of the 7 days. Here's the forecast for tomorrow. 48 Spearfish, 44 Custer, 55 down in Pine Ridge, 50 Sturgis, Belle Fourche the same, Hot Springs, 53, Hill City, 45. Here's the forecast for tonight. 38, increasing clouds. Should be with pleasant temperatures. Not bad, 38. 14 is normal. Winds out of the west, 5 to 10. And tomorrow, let's see what we got here. We're going to warm back up into the 50s. Should be another mild day, but winds northwesterly, 20 to 30, gusts 45. And you can thank that low pressure system that's going to rapidly move across the Black Hills for those winds. 38 tomorrow night, partly cloudy and mild. Still breezy as that low moves further to the east. Winds will switch around to the west around 5 to 10. Still a little breezy, gust 20 miles an hour. All right, here's the big picture, folks. 7-day forecast. 63 on Wednesday, 49 on Thursday, 42 on Friday. Then you can see high temperatures only in the 30s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Maybe a slight chance for a few little snow showers on Friday. And we'll continue to watch that one, see how it evolves. Clippingdeals.com. There it is. receive a 75 teeth whitening session for just $29. That's 60% off. If you want to get those pearly whites whiter, there's your chance. You can grab that coupon.
That's a $75 teeth whitening session, right?
$75
75 teeth. I don't have 75 teeth.
$75 teeth whitening.
I've got 32 teeth, I think. So
that's for all 32 teeth, I think.
They could do them all twice plus 11. So that'd be a pretty good deal.
Okay.
Thank you, Bob. Still to come, we'll have the latest concerning the injury to Broncos quarterback Peyton Manning. Plus, the Rapid City Central's girls basketball team has high expectations this season. Justin has more in a preview of the Cobblers' upcoming season next in NewsCenter1 Sports.
Hey, you know that Christmas gift you've been searching for? It's here at Presidential Pawn and the Clock Shop in downtown Rapid City, where fine jewelry is plentiful, from current designs to custom and estate pieces. Our new expanded showroom is filled with unique surprises for good boys and girls of all ages. And if you're running a little short on cash, you can always stuff your own stocking by unloading a little unwanted gold or silver. If you're looking for the perfect gift, look no further. It's here at Presidential Pawn and the Clock Shop downtown. Why shop anywhere else?
Oh, what fun it is!
It's a Nissan's holiday event for the season's best offers.
Right now, lease Rogue just $229 per month, or get 0% APR for up to 72 months on Altima. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com.
'Twas the night before Christmas for old St. Nick. He'd run out of presents and needed some quick. Where could he get them all in one stop? I'll head down to Shields to play and to shop. He grabbed his cart and checked off his list, making sure there was nothing he'd missed. Flying around, he grabbed all in sight, knowing it had to be delivered that night. He'd gotten a gift for every girl and boy. Gift happiness, feel joy. Merry Christmas from Shields.
Getting a great price on a better night's sleep at Denver Mattress just got even better. Rest easy on our American-made nuts and bolts mattress. With sturdy inner spring support system and plush softness for ultimate comfort, it's only $199. And for an outstanding night's sleep, check out the incredibly designed Doctor's Choice Elite Queen mattress. Alternating coils eliminate the natural sway to give you true even support. With Ergo 330 base and interest-free financing for 5 years, it's only $39 a month. Denver Mattress, America's largest factory direct retailer.
This is NewsCenter1 Sports with Justin Wickersham.
After losing only 2 seniors to graduation, the Rapid City Central girls basketball team hopes to bounce back from a rough 2014-2015 campaign in which they failed to qualify for the state tournament for the 2nd year in a row. The Cobblers returned several core players from a team that finished 11-12 last season and lost to Aberdeen Central in the Region 2 AA championship game. Leading the way this year are guards Carly O'Brien and Madison Sullivan, along with forwards Maya Jones and Abby Johnson. This year's Central team is still young with only 1 senior on the squad, but the lack of senior leadership isn't a concern for head coach Craig Bloom.
I'm very comfortable with the group we have. They've played a lot of basketball over the last 6-7 years, all the way down through middle school, and I've coached them for a long time, so I'm very confident with this group of girls.
Our defense definitely is a lot better. Last year we kind of struggled with it, but our defense this year is definitely a lot better. Our offense is pretty good, so I think those are the key points.
Central opens the season this Thursday against Rock Springs, Wyoming. Then the Cobblers will play Fossil Ridge, Colorado on Friday and Casper Natrona on Saturday. All 3 games are taking place in Gillette, Wyoming. Meanwhile, Washington squares off against the Dallas Cowboys this evening in what could decide the playoff hopes of both teams. At 5-6, Washington finds itself atop the NFC East. The Giants and Eagles share second place with records of 5-7. They face a 3-8 Dallas Cowboys team who find themselves in last place in the NFC East. Overall, it has not been a good season for NFC East teams. Washington is trying to win back-to-back games for the first time this season. On the other hand, Matt Castle will be under center for the Cowboys. Castle is filling in for the injured Tony Romo, who is out for the season with a collarbone injury.
Well, this is a football team that can, dominate the line of scrimmage, and that's something we're focusing on. We got to play physical, continue our physical play up front, especially, and that's the biggest challenge this week is to match your physicality, their offensive line against our defensive line and vice versa. So that's where the key matchups will be, in my opinion.
Last week was an important game, but this week is just as important, and after that, next week will be as well. So, there is an energy, not so much as Hunter hunted. I think there's energy just because of what we have to play for, and the fact that it's a meaningful game in December, and we will be ready and charged up as a result.
And finally, Peyton Manning will suit up and throw outdoors this week as he begins his comeback from a torn plantar fascia in his left foot, although it is unlikely he'll participate in practice. Brock Osweiler, who's 3-0, will start when the Broncos host the Oakland Raiders on Sunday. Manning didn't make the trip to San Diego over the weekend, but stayed behind to begin his rehab after removing his walking boot Friday. Coach Gary Kubiak said Manning is feeling better and has done some light throwing indoors already, but will begin throwing outside Wednesday and maybe some light running if he can. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year. The redesigned Honda Accord, complete with a new look, improved fuel efficiency, and Pandora compatibility standard. Hurry into the Happy Honda Day sales event where you can get a great deal on the Accord, the most durable, longest-lasting car in its class. Now at your Honda dealer.
At the all-new Colonial House, Kevin and Vicky Bashara have lots to offer.
More seating.
We got it.
More parking.
We got it.
To-go station.
We got that.
How about a bigger bar?
Definitely have that.
Caramel rolls.
We got that. One level, no steps.
And we got that.
New salad bar.
We got it.
Later hours for the bar. And a new cocktail menu.
We got that. Big windows?
Definitely have that. Who's cleaning them?
Not me.
The Colonial House cooks with fire. Now open in their new location on Mount Rushmore Road.
You hid your son's present in the last place he'll look. And you did the same with your husband's present. Of course, two can play at that game. It's not the stuff, it's the life you live with it. From gifts to holiday essentials, Shopko has great deals on everything you need to make it a Merry Christmas. Shopko, the stuff that counts.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. The Ford Holiday Sales Event with 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 cash back and no payments for 90 days. Only at your local Ford stores.
Finally tonight, Kids Against Hunger is loading a shipment of 250,000 meals that are being donated to ministries of the Presentation Sisters working in Zambia, Africa. The ministries are part of the work of Presentation Sisters from Ireland, India, England, New Zealand, Zambia, and the United States. Kids Against Hunger says its sister Deb Nelson recently wrote home to say the country is anticipating a dry year, which means there will not be as much food available. Volunteers are needed to work in an assembly line here in Rapid City to package nutritious meals of rice, protein-fortified soy, vitamins, and vegetables. Those meals will then be sent to hungry people in the Black Hills, as well as those who are starving around the world. That's an amazing thing. We talk so frequently about the good charity work that's being done, but that one in particular, when you think about the lessons that can be taught to those kids too about being part of an effort that reaches around the world and makes them aware of needs globally. I mean, I think that's a great thing. Yeah. Good on them.
All right, let's look at the 7-day real quick. 51 tomorrow, 63 on Wednesday, and then we begin to cool things off a little bit on Thursday. 42, maybe a slight chance for some snow, and then those chilly temperatures return just in time for the weekend.
You like that 63 in there, Justin?
Oh, I love it.
I'm looking forward to that.
And that's my day off, so.
Well, now there's a conspiracy afoot. I know it. We'll see you back here at 10.
With home delivery and simple do-it-yourself directions, installing your digital receiver, DVR, or cable modem is as easy as saying, alakazam, you technical wizard you. Save time, save money, install it yourself. Midco gives you more.
You've certainly put in the effort. You started from scratch and have made something that you want to see last well into the future. Maybe someday you'll call it a legacy. But for now, you've just got to get the bread out, the door open, and the bills paid. Having someone at your side who understands where you've been and where you want to go can make all the difference. Small business success? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
Sorry, we can't watch the kids tonight.
It's all right. Just get better.
They bought it.
They sure did.
To eat at Dakota Steakhouse, any excuse is a good excuse.
We said we were too sick.
Mom, Dad.
Rushmore Honda has moved to our new location, and we're celebrating Happy Honda Days with huge markdowns on over 180 new Hondas available, like over 50 new CR-Vs. Lease a 15 CR-V LX all-wheel drive, just $199 a month. Lease a 15 Civic LX, $101 a month. Or a 15 Accord, $199 a month. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda during our grand opening at our new location off I-90, exit 60 on East Mall Drive, and always online at RushmoreHonda.com.
Your DVR is here, and you're not. No worries. Program your DVR to record your favorite shows from anywhere through your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Use remote record.